In a peaceful green forest surrounded by tall pine trees and sparkling rivers, there lived a kind and gentle bear in a cozy wooden house. His life was calm and quiet, until little Masha came into it. Masha was energetic, mischievous, and impossible to control. Every single day she turned the forest upside down with her crazy adventures. Sometimes she painted the chickens blue. Sometimes she tied carrots to rabbit tails just for fun. And sometimes she wore kitchen pots as helmets while running around the forest laughing loudly. And wherever Masha went, Pooh followed. Pooh was sweet, chubby, and completely obsessed with honey. He loved eating, napping, and joining Masha's silly adventures. Even when Masha got into trouble, Pooh always supported her. One sunny morning, Bear sat outside his house drinking tea while watching Masha and Pooh rolling down grassy hills and laughing wildly. Bear smiled at first, but then he sighed. Masha is growing up, he said softly. She cannot spend every day causing trouble. She must start school. The moment Masha heard the word school, her eyes became huge. School, she shouted dramatically. But school is boring. They make you sit still. Pooh nodded seriously. And thinking is very tiring, he added. But Bear had already made his decision. The next day, Bear walked to the beautiful forest school near the river. The school was run by the clever fox principal, an elegant fox who wore glasses and carried a clipboard everywhere she went. I want to admit Masha into school, Bear explained. Fox adjusted her glasses nervously. The same Masha who released frogs into the bakery, she asked carefully. Bear nodded slowly. Fox took a deep breath. This will certainly be interesting. When Bear returned home and announced the news, Masha screamed so loudly that birds flew out of nearby trees. No. I don't want school, she cried. That night, under the moonlight, Masha and Pooh secretly planned how to escape school forever. We need clever excuses, Masha whispered. Very clever, Pooh agreed while eating honey. The next morning, Masha wrapped herself in blankets and pretended to be sick. Oh. I have forest fever, she moaned dramatically. Bear touched her forehead. You are perfectly fine. Then Masha fake sneezed into a bowl of flour, creating a giant white explosion across the room. Pooh gasped dramatically. Such serious illness, he whispered. But Bear was not fooled. The following day, Masha claimed she had lost her shoes. Bear found them hanging from a tree. Another day, she pretended to be asleep. The next morning, she announced it was National Resting Day. And every single time, Pooh supported her ridiculous ideas. Finally, school began. Bear proudly walked Masha to class while Fox welcomed the students. But only minutes after Bear left, Masha looked through the classroom window and spotted Pooh waiting outside. Pooh gave her a secret signal. And moments later, Masha escaped through the classroom window. The two friends ran through the forest laughing loudly while poor Fox continued teaching without noticing. Every day became another adventure. One day Masha replaced herself with a scarecrow in class. Another day Pooh distracted Fox by pretending to get stuck in a fence while Masha escaped again. And once, they even trained ducks to deliver fake letters saying, school is cancelled today because students need more fun. Fox was exhausted. Bear was tired. But Masha thought it was hilarious. Then one rainy evening, Bear overheard Masha and Pooh whispering outside under a tree. They were sitting beside a giant paper labeled, Plan to Stop School Forever. Masha pointed proudly at the paper. Step 1, she whispered, convince Bear school is dangerous. Pooh nodded seriously. Very dangerous. Step 2, Masha continued, release mice into the classroom. Step 3, Pooh added, replace homework with honey recipes. Bear stepped out from behind a tree. Masha. Both Masha and Pooh jumped in shock. Bear looked sad, not angry. Masha, he said gently, why do you hate school so much? Masha looked down quietly. Because, what if school changes me, she whispered. What if I stop having fun? Bear sat beside her under the rain. School is not there to take away your happiness, he explained softly. It helps you grow smarter and stronger. You can still laugh, play, and go on adventures. But learning is important too. Pooh slowly raised his paw. Will there still be snack breaks? Bear smiled warmly. Yes, Pooh. There will still be snack breaks. For the first time, Masha became quiet and thoughtful. The next morning, something surprising happened. Masha got ready for school without pretending to be sick. She still complained a little. She still made funny faces. But this time, she walked toward school willingly. As days passed, Masha slowly discovered that school was not so terrible after all. She loved painting class. She enjoyed reading adventure stories. And she became surprisingly good at science experiments, although Fox banned her from mixing random liquids after one classroom explosion covered everyone in pink foam. Every afternoon after school, Pooh waited outside with honey sandwiches. And every day, Masha ran outside laughing, ready for another forest adventure with her best friend. From his porch, Bear watched them smiling proudly. The forest was still noisy. Still chaotic. Still full of mischief. But now, little by little, Masha was finally growing up.